Hello friends! In this video you'll see how the actors of the TV series What's Happening 1976-1979 changed. You'll know their real names and age. I will show you how they looked then and what's with them now. Don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel. Let's go! Dwayne Nelson gets along very well with Roger Thomas and is also friends with Freddie. He's friendly and also quite simple-minded and has a hard time getting to know girls. Dwayne is not stupid and he has a hectophobia. Shirley Wilson works as a waitress at Rob's place in Watts and is on good terms with Roger and his entourage. She can serve visitors quickly and is often seen holding a pencil behind her ear, played by Shirley Hemphill, who died in 1999 of kidney failure. Little Earl Barnett Jr. is the only son of one of Los Angeles detectives, Big Earl Barnett. He lives with his father in the same house as Roger and has romantic feelings for his sister, although he is not her age. He was portrayed by David Hollander. Freddie Rerun Stubbs is one of Reg's close friends. He is not a very good student, but he is a great friend. He likes to wear pants above the waist, complementing them with suspenders. Played by Fred Berry, who died of the effects of a stroke in 2003. Roger Reg Thomas is Mabel's son. He has a good level of intelligence, excels in his studies, and is generally warm to his family. Roger is also well-mannered and has the ability to be goal-oriented. He has problems with his eyesight, played by Ernest Thomas. Mabel Mama Thomas was formerly married to Bill, by whom she has two children, Dee and Raj. She is respected by her children and can often help them with advice. She has a lush figure, played by Mabel King, who passed away in 1999 from diabetes. Diane attends a school in Los Angeles and takes the same class as Dwayne Nelson. She knows how to interact well with the team, and she likes to go to cafe, including frequent appearances at Rob's place. Has a cute smile. She was portrayed by Debbie Morgan. Bill Thomas was married to Mabel and is a father to Reg and Dee, though he has had very little involvement in the latter's life. For him, his own children are not of paramount importance in his life, played by Thalmus Rasulala, who died of leukemia in 1991. Melanie Faye Hauser is related by blood to Luther and was his older sister. She is a charming and pretty girl who attracts the attention of guys, including Roger Thomas, Dee's brother. Melanie has sensual lips and sometimes likes to put her hair in a hairstyle. Rob owns his own establishment, Rob's Place, and is also the boss of Shirley Wilson. His business is still afloat mainly because of his regular customers, and he doesn't regularly but can accommodate an employee's request. Mr. Logan is the owner of the house where Freddie and Roger rent an apartment. He is a rather serious person who is distinguished by some cunning and basically always does what he sees fit. He is tall and wears a mustache. The role is played by Hal Williams. Judy Crane maintains a good friendship with Dee Thomas, with whom she communicated mostly by correspondence. She has committed an offense for which she was sentenced to serve time in prison. Has nice facial features and expressive eyes, played by Vernie Watson. Amit has a somewhat lean build and buff-on hair and wears glasses on a regular basis. He often has a significant amount of money with him, and paying for some goods or services is not a problem for him. Wears a chain around his neck. He was played by Tony Plana. Liz was hired by Rob as a second waitress to help on Shirley Wilson's job. She is the opposite of her colleague in many things. She looks feminine and quite sexy. Liz has a slender figure that she knows how to accentuate. The role is performed by Judy Pace. Millie is familiar with Shirley Wilson and Dee Thomas. She is a rather well-groomed and somewhat proud woman who loves and cares for her parrot. She prefers to wear suits and hats to match. Played by Helen Martin, who died of a heart attack in 2000. Ike is quite familiar with Freddie Stubbs. They both tried to win with a specially designed Dwayne system in a football game between Tampa Bay and Oakland. Can be quite resourceful. Played by Nathaniel Taylor, who died of a heart attack in 2019. Alan was one of the guys Roger's friends asked to hit on Shirley Wilson to go to their party. He can feign sincere interest, be gallant and extremely polite. He is distinguished by his tall stature and wears a thin mustache. The role is played by Ralph Wilcox. Manager John Martin is an employee of a store in the Watts area where Roger has come to find a suitable gift for Mama. He can help with product selection, serves the customer at the cash register, and keeps a close eye on suspicious individuals in the store. Britisher is used to looking neat and presentable. In particular, he likes to wear three-piece suits. He has a rather good-natured appearance and is also a bit overweight. Played by Bernard Fox, who died in 2016 of heart failure. Ben Martin is associated with the TV industry and knows Rogers and his friends. He often wears pastel-colored suits and also wears ties. He's slightly overweight in the abdominal area. Played by Warren Berlinger, who passed away from cancer in 2020. Love is Life. John L. Allen is of romantic interest to Stubbs, something his friends do not approve of. She previously led a cult that worshipped Ralph the Lettuce, where she was perceived as a high priestess and not infrequently sang Shaka Loom Shak Shak. Cindy was one of the girls that Freddie Stubbs showed attention to, but she didn't like his slightly unusual dancing style. She has a somewhat bouffant hairstyle and likes to wear neat light jewelry, both earrings and chains. She was played by Candy Ann Brown. Luther had a romantic interest in Dee Thomas and was the first guy to ask her out. He is quite open, not cowardly, and knows how to keep a conversation going. He can often be seen wearing a cap and also likes Chupa Chups candy. The role is played by Aaron Blunt. Judge Barnes was present during the marriage of Freddie Stubbs and Maria as an official. At work, he always looks presentable and wears a black robe over his suit. Wears a ring on his left hand. Played by Earl Boen, who died in 2023 of lung cancer. Dr. Claymore is an employee of the school in Los Angeles that Dee Thomas attends. He is well-versed in psychology, able to listen carefully to the problem of the student who comes to him, as well as to help advise and talk to his parents. He was played by Tim Reid. Mr. Claxton, along with Mr. Reynolds, was in charge of selecting the right people for the hamburger commercials. He has a presentable appearance and wears a ring on the little finger on his left hand. Played by Dick Van Patten, who died of diabetes in 2015. Elizabeth Duncan, Hope Clark, was the landlady of Roger Thomas, for whom he had a romantic interest. She is quite a pretty and self-sufficient woman who knows how to show unselfish kindness. Sometimes likes to tie her hair up in a bun and wears small earrings. Michael McDonald was one of the members of the Doobie Brothers, which held a benefit concert at Reg School. He's a professional musician, a keyboard virtuoso, and has a good voice. Played by Michael McDonald. Dee Thomas, Danielle Spencer, is closely related to Roger and is his younger sister. She doesn't like to be barged into her room unceremoniously and is quite good at her studies. Dee is often seen wearing earrings and she likes to wear bracelets and rings. Eddie is one of the members of the basketball team usually coached by Big Earl. He also, like the other guys, wears a yellow uniform and plays number 8. Eddie is quite smiling and is one of the tallest in his team. The role is performed by Deborah White. Thank you for watching. If you like this video, please share it on social networks, like it, and of course subscribe to the channel.